Sports pregame show. Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop playing Kenny Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. And David Aldridge is standing by for a pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, Steph Curry is the two-time league MVP, and Steve Kerr says he's maybe the most impactful offensive player ever. He puts fear into defenses like no one I've ever seen. No one's been able to shoot off the dribble from 35 feet. It changes the entire game. Kevin?
A game changer indeed, DA. Thank you. Well, Smitty, tonight a lot of experience on the floor. Guys who have been going up against each other for a very long time.
You have to have those wily vets. I know young guys get up and down athleticism, but the vets, they just know how to play. Especially when you have one of those experienced guys coming off the bench. He could be very key to making a run and also changing the course of the game.
And guys look for ways to kind of get up for a game, don't they? They like the individual rivalries they see.
Yeah, they love it. You get a chance to look down there and see another guy you've been going against each other for years. It's you versus him. It's somewhat of a game within the game.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. J.R. Smith out there with Sexton. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. On defense, Cleveland. Thompson inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Cleveland with it. Smith outside. Here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, that's what happens when you don't block out effectively. Kevin Love just outworked everybody.
Shot from the wing. The shot by Curry, no good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now, here's Sexton. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take. And he lives mostly inside the paint. And still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to kind of gone away.
And the technical free throw is good.
And Love once had a 30-30 game. As a member of the Timberwolves, the guy is a force.
Sexton with it. To the right side. And it's Osman missing. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Curry kicks to Thompson. Over Smith. Cousins trying to free himself up. Thompson misses. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Curry against Smith. It's stolen by Curry. Inside and stolen by Love. And here we go. Here's Sexton. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
This is his first free throw of the game. missing. And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
He hits the second from the line. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. To the paint. Green, no luck.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, struggling to find any daylight.
Smith dishes to Sexton. Thompson. The Warriors pull it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the middle and stolen by Love. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Sexton to the inside.
And Green plays the game with passion. I mean, nowhere is that more apparent than in his defense. And there is no such thing as an easy shot when Draymond's on it.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
3 titles in the last 4 seasons for the Warriors. Dynasty, that word you don't throw around lightly, but we're witnessing one in Golden State.
And the Warriors going into last season ranked by odds makers as the highest favorite ever. Smitty, in any sport.
Yes, the clear favorites, and that remains the case this season again. They've assembled a roster that stands as one of the all-time greats.
Good from J.R. Smith.
You know how accurate JR is from 3. That's how relatively inaccurate he can be from the line sometimes.
Both free throws good from Smith. Warriors trail by 8, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
It's stolen by Green. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, over Love. And the rejection by Love. Green, no luck.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Sexton kicks to Thompson. Tipped away and stolen by Cousins. Shot to stop the run. And he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Osman kicks to Smith. Love outside. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Love's got 6.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
McCaw, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Zizic has checked in for Tristan Thompson. Korver comes in for Jetty Osman. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Hill in for Sexton.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
No good from Zizic.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Well, Steph Curry is the face of the Warriors franchise, but you ask around, Draymond Green is the leader in that locker room. He's vocal, plays with an attitude, and his competitive spirit rubs off on the whole team.
Warriors trail by 11. Down low. Here's Iguodala. Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And just a tremendous display of strength by Iggy. Always a threat to convert, even with the contact.
And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game in the regular season.
That tells you something about his unselfishness and, at the same time, his under-the-radar impact on winning. His willingness to accept that six-man role right from the beginning, I really feel helped set the tone in that Warriors locker room.
And that one misses.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends. And out front early, limiting the opposition offensively.
Livingston kicks to McCaw.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
The Warriors have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting Golden State, Patrick McCaw. 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
He's off on the first. Steve, you think about Coach Steve Kerr as a player, the 50th pick in 1988, and for his career, the best three-point percentage in NBA history.
I played with him, and I played against him. Always had to know where he was on the floor. The perfect coach for this sharpshooting team.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Clarkson's got his first 2 points. On the wing, Iguodala. 3-pointer. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Larry Nance is checked in for Kevin Love. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. No good from Bell.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And the Warriors miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Stolen by Clarkson. Nance against Green. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's McCaw. That's short off the rim.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
Hill passes to Clarkson. It's back to Hill from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over Nance. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Drills he does to help his playmaking as he's made the transition from a point guard at Davidson to a combo guard in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball. Because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, and his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Cleaning the glass, I mean, right from the jump, and that really helped them to set the tone.
What you have to do is establish a physical presence early, an aggressiveness their opponent has failed to match.
So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Kyle Korver, Channing Frye out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Hill in at the one.
Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, with all the turmoil in the Cavs locker room last season, some wondered if head coach Tyronn Lue's job could be in jeopardy. Despite leading the team to its first championship in 2016, Lue, like a lot of coaches, finds that his future in the NBA is always subject to speculation. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thank you. And Cousins gets it to go. And with Clarkson, as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high-volume, low-efficiency guy. Terrific on catch-and-shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year.
Hill with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Just 4 to shoot. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
And the Warriors with some changes. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Klay Thompson in for Patrick McCaw. And the Cavaliers will go with the difference to Sexton. Here's Frye. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called the Warriors. Now, Steve, to play in the NBA, you need to be in peak shape. Talk about your diet and workout regimen back when you were in the game.
I will give myself an A+ for workout regimen back in the day, Kevin.
Wow.
And then that diet part, I would say C-.
That was a D.
Yeah, you got it right. I would say a D. I try to give myself a little credit and say C-. I would say I love to see right now the cross workouts right now with guys doing Pilates, yoga, swimming. They're trying different things.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The feed to Cousins. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. Good on the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Thompson dishes to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Thompson inside the line. It's hauled in by Frye.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Here's Osman. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson against Cousins from 12 feet out. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I mean, one thing about DeMarcus, he's never had much of a problem scoring with contact.
Here's Fry. It's rebounded by Golden State. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And KD opting out of his deal, Greg, over the summer to re-sign with the Warriors.
And he did so to get a larger deal than he could have otherwise. Durant had already sacrificed money for the team before. Not a surprise to see him get closer to his value. It seems the super team will be intact for years to come.
And that one misses.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now, the difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Cleveland, Ante Zizic has checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Kevin Love in for Channing Frye. No good on the second free throw.
You can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Cousins. That one bounces around and comes back out.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
Sean Livingston.
Zizic kicks to Eisman. And Love throws it down.
The plus wingspan of Love on full display right there.
The Warriors shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Livingston. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Smith against Thompson. Now here is Smith. D right on him. Floats one up. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Smith. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one is off.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Osman. From out of the wing, he knocks it down.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
Here's Durant. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
You know, easier said than done. What they need to do is string together some positive plays, try to turn the tide.
Cousins. They get it back. Durant. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Big effort there by Durant. A factor on the offensive boards when that's his focus.
Shoots from 14. And it goes at the buzzer.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious
this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to say in the locker room we got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they can control those things, they'll be okay, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone, as we take a peek at Coit Tower, the skyline of gorgeous San Francisco just behind. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really value each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Got that bucket in no time at all. Smith's got the first bucket of the third here for Cleveland. Here's Curry. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Over Sexton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, he scored 40 that night. He almost led them to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights. Brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
No problems knocking that one down. And that's now 9 points for Smith.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Curry trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Off target right now. 4 straight misses coming out of the half.
Sexton with it. Picked up by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. good on that. Last season marked the change, Smitty, as we know, in the number of timeouts a team can get, as well as the length of those timeouts. You think it's helped speed the game along a little bit, made it more efficient?
Yeah, I think it has. I love it that the coaching staffs are limited to 2 timeouts during the last 3 minutes. I love that it sped up the game. I think next for us is start to look at how much time is spent on referees looking at the replay of plays. I think that's the next step for the NBA to kind of speed up the game.
And he misses all 3.
Not projected to be a big-time defensive player coming out of college. Clay's now often asked to lock down the opponent's best scorer.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Warriors have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Cousins, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And good that time. And that's 13 points for Smith.
You like the aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
Curry against Hill. Curry can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gotten 4 in the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Outside Korver. Hill has the open look. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by Korver. Korver's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And then slams it in.
The gravity of Kyle Korver drawing defenders and finding the open man.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. It's good. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The screen from Thompson. It's back to Hill. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 6 points for George Hill.
Floor spacing is so crucial. That's something that George Hill definitely brings to the table.
On its way from Curry for 2, and it's sent back by Hill.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Some changes for Golden State. Bell is checked in for Green, and it's Patrick McCaw in for Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Zizic comes in for Thompson, and it's Clarkson in for J.R. Smith. Now here's Curry over Hill. That one's not going to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Korver gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that. He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not to be.
You know, you look at George Hill's game, and he doesn't wow you in any way, but he's a complete basketball player. Strong outside shooter, but might be most valuable defensively. Often regarded as one of the best defensive guards in the league.
Here's Curry. Offensive rebound. Bell trying to break loose. No good from Cousins.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Zizic passes the Nance. 2 points. That one goes. And with Hill and his defense, perhaps what is best about it is that he can guard Greg both guard positions, and that makes him valuable.
Yeah, and that flexibility gives a coach and his lineup so much leeway. Hill has a great wingspan, about 6'9", and can be very disruptive defensively. Very good at fighting through screens to stick with his assignments as well.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry. Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Osman comes in for Kyle Korver. Here's Hill, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hill's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. No good from Bell. Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Osman. No good from outside. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Passes it to Clarkson. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
The vision from George Hill. Very careful with the ball. He makes the easy play.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, that was a spectacular play. Really a no-brainer as the assist of the game. Puts it in a spot that allows only his teammate to get to it and make the acrobatic finish.
Dunks and threes. That's what the crowd loves to see. Beautiful alley-oop finish.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, it's Love and Fry, the sharpshooting big men. Then it's White. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Holland in at the 2. And the Warriors with possession here. His 3-pointers off the mark. To the middle. A floater. And he lays it up and in. White's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. On offense, here are the Warriors. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. To the middle, here's Fry, and Fry slams it in.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Livingston, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hollins kicks to White. Buries the long-range jumper.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
It's led to a big lead. Credit the leadership on this team. They've kept everyone focused on what matters.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. I was talking, Steve, about versatility. I guess the ultimate example would be guys who can go to either hand equally well.
Yeah, you have those guys. Kyrie Irving stands out for me. Mike Conley being able to finish with both hands. Then there's some bigs around the basket, DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. John Wall is pretty good. He finishes a lot of times with dunks. So there's a lot of guys that understand that it's great to have that offhand and you can go to it.
And he makes the first. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Pass to Holland. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And stolen by White. He kicks to Sexton. Offensive rebound.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Fry's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 11-1 run right now. Sexton kicks to Love. White dishes to Love. Over Uredko, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus. Just make the simple play.
Livingston, no luck.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
The open look here for Sexton. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Korver's checked in. The Warriors have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. On deep. And that's collected by Love.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yes, he is definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Now, here's Livingston. T right on him. Here's Uredko. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's White. Love. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putbacks.
It's holding by Fry. Cavaliers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8-12. Down low. White the pass to Courtney. Cleveland moving it around. Fry and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
As a defender, you have to stay in Fry's shirt. Otherwise, all too often, this will be the result.
Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
The length and athleticism of Fry showing up inside.
A 3-ball. It's deflected. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. And Sexton has it in the corner. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominance. dominant performance, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Love.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Jordan Bell's checked in for Golden State. And then for Cleveland, Hance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Sexton. And both free throws good for White. And it's Golden State's ball. Here's Livingston. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the post-up game losing favor around the NBA, Steve. But for point guard Sean Livingston, that's his bread and butter.
First, he has a size advantage most every night, and then he loves to get down there in the block. He has the vision to punish teams for trying to dig or double team him when he's scoring.
That free throw, no good. And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
Sean Livingston has really turned his career around, becoming one of those guards that you want to have on your team. He's a luxury because he can handle it and he can post up.
Here is Bell. And there's the second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
Now here's Nance. Clarkson gets to Corbin. Knocked loose. Right side, White. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Looney. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. Clarkson up top. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Love, and it sure seemed like you wanted to be aggressive in the low post tonight.
Yeah, I had a little talking to before the game. Wanted to get in the post a little bit more, get my feet in the paint, just get more intentional down there and try to get to the lane, get to the foul line, which I did tonight.
And it lets you get your defense set up as well. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.